imagine for a moment, you put on a gorgeous dress, fake tan, fake hair, fake nails, makeup and hair done to the nines, and you're getting ready to go out on stage to be judged. Sounds perfect, right? Any little girl's dream. But what if I were to tell you that the beauty pageant industry is actually harmful? Competition's great. I come from a family who's very competitive. We would throw down over a game of Monopoly. My sister has played competitive softball since she was 4. She's been pushed and trained to the limit. But at the end of the day, the difference between the competitiveness between beauty pageants and softball is astounding. Softball is a healthy version of competition. At the end of the day, you either get the runs and win or you don't. But you go home at the end of the day knowing why you didn't win or why you did win. But in a beauty pageant, you line up 6 4-year-olds and pick the prettiest out of them. But what if your kid doesn't win? Are you going to tell them that they're ugly or they're not pretty enough? No. I personally wasn't in beauty pageants as a child, but I had friends in elementary school that were. I also was obsessed with the show Collars and Tiaras. But through all this research, I've realized that when I was a kid, I only saw the pretty parts. I only saw the pink dresses and the pretty crowns, not the tears and the behind-the-scenes ugliness of the show. Through this speech, we're going to discuss the problems behind the beauty pageant industry and some solutions to hopefully solve the problem. Let's first start with some statistics around the beauty pageant industry. On an article published by Penn State University, a study was done involving 131 beauty pageant contestants. They were interviewed, and 48% of them said that they had the desire to be thinner. 57% said they were currently or had been trying to lose weight. And 26% of them said that they had been told or believed to have an eating disorder. Another study published by on the National Library of Medicine evaluated 22 women, 11 of which had been involved in beauty pageants, and 11 of which had not been involved. They were evaluated on eating disorders, depression, body dissatisfaction, and self-esteem. Those who had participated in beauty pageants as children scored higher on body dissatisfaction, interpersonal distrust, and issues with impulse control. I think these results are astounding and show the truly harmful effect behind the beauty pageant industry. Judging our kids on beauty is not okay. First, you put your kid through pain of fake nails or even waxing. Then, you spray paint them and do their hair and put fake teeth in to make them look completely different. If you showed a picture of what your kid looked like before and what your kid looked like after, normally you could not tell that they were the same child. Then you line them up and send them out and hope that yours reigns supreme. Hope that yours is the prettiest. But what you say is beauty and what I say is beauty is not the same. And beauty is totally a subjective topic. Also, some mothers decide to display their kids in very sexualizing outfits. Take this photo for example. A mother was in an article on the ABC News Network. She put her toddler in the outfit that Julia Roberts wore as a prostitute in her movie Pretty Woman. Makes you squirm right to see a 4-year-old dressed like that. Now we're going to discuss some of the personal stories of people that have been impacted by the beauty pageant industry. Let's take John Benet Ramsey, for example. She was a bright, young, thriving beauty pageant star. Her life was cut short on December 25th, 1996, at 6 years old. She was strangled to death in the basement of her Colorado home. A man falsely confessed in 2006, saying that he found her through her videos of her pageants. And the police do believe that her being in pageants is somehow connected to her her murder. Now, Madison Bird. In an article posted by The Sun, she's interviewed. She entered her first beauty pageant at 5 months old. She was quickly approached by the TLC show Toddlers and Tiaras and was so excited she even gave herself the stage name Tootie. Well, after the show aired, Madison was met with a lot of backlash. She was bullied at school and by mothers, calling her an awful brat. Madison says that after the show aired, she was bullied at school, and once she got out of the beauty pageant industry, she had to go into therapy because of the issue. Now that we've discussed all the problems and issues behind the beauty pageant industry, let's go through a couple solutions that I have. First, I would personally ban all beauty pageants, just because pitting women against each other based on beauty is awful to think about. But I know that this is a multi-million-dollar industry, so I know long-term that will not last. But first, I suggest putting an age limit on beauty pageants overall. I suggest this age limit at 16. I also suggest banning all bikini portions of beauty pageants. The ban on the age of 16 has been shown to be effective in France. The French Senate passed a ban on all beauty pageant participants that are under the age of 16. Also, Miss America has discontinued all bikini portions from all of their pageants. This is shown to be effective. Some positives by doing these solutions are going to be, first, by the age of 16, children are able to consciously make their own decision to be in beauty pageants. And also, by discontinuing the bikini portion of a pageant, you are no longer sexualizing the kids. Well, you are cutting down the limit of sexualizing the kids. I think we as people should press the US legislator to step in like the French people did, and let's get this ban created. In conclusion, I hope that I have taught you the problems behind the beauty pageant industry and laid out a couple reasonable solutions to stop the problem. Let's get this ban rolling before something irreversible happens. Thank you for watching my speech.